Hey guys, what's up? Well, got another little motor done. I figured I'd share with you. It is a Johnson Iron Horse. They call it Chore Horse, little generator, little guy. 12 volts DC. It's a 300 watts, 25 amp little guy. See if I can get down in here. Here's all the goods on that little guy. But anyway, got it in an auction, picked it up for a song. I kind of just saw it there. It actually sitting in the field, and it's kind of a cool little thing. I wasn't going to do a whole lot with it. And it was sitting on the counter. I said, that'd be a cool little engine, little generator to restore. So, just give you a quick run around here. But yeah, it was a fun little project. Tore everything down, sandblasted parts. Like I usually do on all my restorations. Here's some pictures of what it looked like before I got it painted and restored. And as you can see, it's pretty rough shape. The back, the magneto or the backing plate was just all busted and crumbled to hell. Back in the day, the pot metal they used, apparently from what I read, the guys just throw anything in there. So over time it oxidizes, corrodes, and so the magneto and the coil and everything was just all busted to hell when I got it. So I ended up having another salvage motor. It had a good backing plate and good magneto on it. Carburetor on it, the original one that was on there too, was just, it wasn't very good shape, so I had a better carburetor. I ended up using it. Same one though. The only thing I didn't put back on this motor that was was on the original that came with the charger when I got it was the spark plug wire had the original shielding that protected from the RFI and the noise from the spark plug wire back in the day. I still have that. It didn't quite fit in the hole, so I didn't put it back on it this time. I may in the future, but as from now, it's going with what it is, just a regular standard spark plug wire. Runs pretty good. The original guy before me, the wiring was wrong because I just wired it back up the way that he had it wired, and it didn't do anything. It wouldn't start when you pushed the start button. So I had to figure out how the wiring was and how it went. They are running this. Actually, it's a compound wound DC generator. They're running in series winding for starting, and then they're running a shunt field for generating purposes. So that's pretty cool. The meter was broken. The glass, so I ended up taking the plastic off of another small little pressure gauge. But unfortunately, I went to start it the first time, and because it was wired wrong, it slammed the needle right over the side, so it's off. So I had it straightened out and all set to 0, but it's off a little bit. So I don't know, I'll have to probably take it back apart and recenter it up. That's for a later date. And I got a knob coming, original knob coming. So I don't know. I think it turned out pretty good. I ended up using the same old tractor and implement paint I use on a lot of my projects. It's gas proof. Gas doesn't hurt it or anything. Silver's just regular silver Rust-Oleum. This motor does run backwards compared to like Briggs & Stratton motors. This one actually runs clockwise. Briggs motors run counterclockwise, so if anybody has one of these and you go start it up and you're like, what's going on? Well, the muffler is from a Briggs F8 small Briggs series. So I don't know what the original. I didn't have the original muffler; it was all gone. But I had it laying around. I bought for a different project. Put it on here. So, anyway, let's give her a whirl and see what happens. I'll hook her up the battery. We'll give her a whirl. So I got the battery hooked up. Got my little fluke-o-meter here. We'll see what voltage it puts out. Last time when I did a first trial run, the voltage was a little high. I'm not quite sure in the rheostat setting too. You can adjust the current, but it seemed if I lower the voltage, it calls for 2200 RPM at 12 volts. it's off a little bit. You know, I'm sure back then it wasn't an exact science, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's give her a whirl. So there you have it. Johnson Iron Horse, Chore Horse, little 12 volt DC generator. Thanks for watching.